What's good, family? It's your man, the YB. Big shout out to my doggy, Wes Andreas, for boosting up my coin with a much needed donation right now, 100%. So we just saw there, your mans, Trevor Bryan get his pack smoked by Daniel Dubois. Your man, the YB, got bumped again with some coin. I can't lie to you, listen. Ever since Dubois got mollywopped by Joe Joyce, obviously more time. I thought, listen, maybe Bryan can get in there. And Bryan, no, listen, Bryan was, I knew his defense was leaky, yeah, but there was some points in the fight. No word of a lie. I was just about to start tweeting at one point saying, yeah, look, my boy Bryan. He looked kind of slick. He was giving it the, yeah, he was looking like he was rocking and rolling with it. But then leaky ass, big bulbous dude. I should have known. You know what? I'm never betting no more. I never bet. Listen, if you're big and bulbous, yeah, these big, useless, big mouth heavyweights, sick of them. Bumillion shite, Trevor Bryan. From now on, if you can't get your ass in shape, I ain't trying to hear nothing from you. It pissed me off as well. The way Trevor Bryan was woofing. I thought, you know what? Surely someone can't woof that hard and do nothing. He did nothing. Yeah, he had this little puffy jab, and he never had no. I should have known. He never had no power anyway. He never had no power. I mean, the problem is, you see, is what we call the Joe Joyce effect. We all saw what happened with your man's Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce, and I was thinking, you know what? Listen, Bryan, go in there. Maybe he got that slick American style. Maybe he can rock and roll with it for a few rounds. Wear Dubois out. Dubois gets tired, and Dubois look for a way out. That didn't happen tonight. Dubois did what he's supposed to do. However, what I will say is, again, Dubois did what he's supposed to do. Why do I keep repeating that? Well, Dubois is great at knocking bums out. Yeah, they were talking after the fight. Well, what's next for Dubois? Maybe a Dillian White, Shane said. Ain't no one trying to see that. To be honest, for people to take Dubois serious, we want to see Dubois versus Joyce rematch. I mean, where's Joyce going? Let's be real now, people. Yeah, AJ and Fury and Usyk, they're tied up for probably the best part of 2 years. Do you know the way these guys are fighting once a blue moon? You best believe they're tied up for the next 2 years, or at least a year. So forget about that. The big fight now. I mean, the belt ain't even real, but let's pretend it's real. Yeah, let's pretend Dubois has a real belt. That Joyce Dubois rematch is a big fight for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's a get back fight, and I can't take Dubois serious until he at least tries to get that get back. Chances are his pack gonna be smoked again by Joyce. But I mean, this whole fronting about I got a new trainer called Shane McGuigan and apples and pears, and it's hard to believe. It's hard to fully buy into it that Dubois is the next real thing, and he hasn't avenged that. Don't forget as well, people. It wasn't it's 12 rounds on points, and let's all move on. Yeah, let's all move on singing nursery rhymes. He jacked. Yeah, and I'm not saying, listen, would I jack? Probably. But again, I'm not the one trying to make a run at heavyweight, make a serious career at heavyweight. And let's not forget, what have all the greats done? Lennox Lewis comes to mind, one of the greatest ever, if not the greatest ever heavyweight. Lost, got his get back, and he didn't lose. He lost by shock KOs. He didn't lose by jacking. So that is a big question mark around Dubois' career. Since we're talking about what's next, I don't want to see the Bumillion fight shite. I mean, I don't want to see the Bumillion fight shite. I don't want to see the Bumillion shite fight. And no one trying to watch that. We want to watch and see if Dubois can get his get back or not. Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense for me now. We all know Dubois gonna wash Bumillion. We've just, I mean, are you joking? We've just seen what happened with Tyson Fury, and I'm not saying Dubois is a Fury, but I mean, Dillian White useless. The only guy who can make Dillian White look good is Mr. Anthony Johnston himself. Yeah? Now we know Anthony Johnston has since gone on to win many of the top bodybuilding prizes, yeah. So, like I said, the only one who can have a war with Dillian is AJ. No one else have a war with Dillian. Joyce, Dubois will smoke Dillian. Dubois looked actually pretty fast in there. Again, we don't know though, because that Trevor Bryan, bum ass dude. Yeah, I thought, wow, the odds are 13 to 1. 13 to 1 odds. Yeah, we do know Dubois quit, and maybe Dubois quit against Joyce, and if he can go in there with that slick American style, give it some of the shoulder roll and rock and roll, and I mean, I was expecting Bryan to be a bit of a knockoff James Toney. That's what I was expecting. A knockoff James Toney. Go in there, an American old dog Dubois. Old dog. I don't know what you'd call that, but it weren't old dog. It was bum dog, is what it was. Proper bum dog at that. Waste my coin, have an ass. Big bulbous dude as well. And it just shows that and that's what makes AJ look even worse in my opinion. Being athletic in this sport is worth something. Dubois is one big athletic unit. His speed, the strength of his shots, the heaviness of his shots. Bryan, big bulbous, soft looking dude, there was nothing on his shots. Everything he threw looked soft. Everything Dubois threw looked heavy. So it begs the question when you take a step back and start thinking about AJ, what has he been doing? With Mr. Blobby? Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't mind seeing, to be honest, one fight just to show AJ up. I wouldn't mind seeing Dubois versus Andy Ruiz. I think Dubois probably knocked Ruiz out. Seriously. I'd actually, on that fight, I'd bet Dubois to knock Ruiz out. He's straight up and down, nice and soft. Dubois likes to cut through them big, nice, round dudes. We've just seen one there. And Trevor Bryan isn't as bulbous and soft as Ruiz. Yeah, I think Dubois would knock Ruiz out. Chris Ariola put him down. Oops. Yeah. In fact, that's the fight I want to see. Dubois versus Andy Ruiz. Frank, get your pocket out, get your wallet out, and get that fight on. Let's start showing AJ up. Show him how it's done. And that's another thing I have to give Dubois credit. Even though Trevor Bryan no good, I give Dubois credit. Because what do we know? This is heavyweight boxing. What do we expect from heavyweight boxers? We expect a KO. He delivers that, and within a few rounds as well. None of this, oh, I'm trying to box business. And to be fair, I'd rather Dubois, Jack, and Jack, in the meantime, try and win, if you get what I'm saying. If Dubois every now and then has to Jack, but all the other times he's getting KOs, so be it. At least he stays true to himself. At least no one can knock him in that sense. I can't really knock the guy. Yeah, you got your bonce jabbed off by Joe Joyce and you jacked. You threw your towel in. But at least he delivers. He stays true to himself. AJ has a hard fight and tries to turn into a ballerina. That's not staying true to yourself. That's not doubling down. Dubois, to his credit, to some extent, has come out and doubled down. You haven't seen Dubois suddenly try and become a ballerina, have you? Oh, well, I got punched in the eye a bit hard, so now I'm going to run around the place. Oh, I'm a boxer. Oh, I've learnt to box because I want longevity. Yeah, you want bumgevity. That's what Anthony Johnson's got. Yeah, he's got weightlifting-gevity and bumgevity. Bucket loads of it. Yeah, well done, AJ. You got a whole bucket load of bumgevity. That's what you've earned yourself. But anyway, listen. Trevor Bryan, I ain't trying to see that guy no more. Get that guy all the way out of here. I don't want to see no more Trevor Bumman. Yeah, Bummer have an ass dude, soft dude. Get in the gym and go down to cruiserweight. That's what he need to do. Yeah? Dubois, I want to see the Andy Ruiz fight, and I want to see the Joe Joyce rematch. That's it. I don't want to see no more bums. For me, thanks. Yeah, no more bums. Frank, don't put Dubois. I know you love bums, but no more for Dubois. I'm tired of seeing that now. I've seen enough of that now. After that last one against Bryan, I thought, you know what, you know what I mean? Bryan for me was the king of the bums. If any bum was going to do anything, you know, one's there. Like for example, when Dubois fought Nick, is it Nick? Tyson Fury's cousin. Nick. I'm not sure, but Dubois fought Tyson Fury's cousin, yeah? That was another one. That for me was the second to last fight that I wanted to see Dubois versus a bum. It was that whole thing. Oh, look, Tyson Fury's cousin. Oh, yeah. They tried to bring it into the sales pitch. Oh, it was almost like Dubois versus Tyson Fury. Do you know what I mean? One of them ones. Oh, Dubois versus Tyson Fury cousin. What's going to happen? Oh, we're not sure. Oh, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury cousin. And we know, yeah, that was a bum. Knockoff version. Big soft knockoff version at that. Yeah? Nick, whatever his name was. Nick, I don't know his name, but either way, Nick, the guy Tyson Fury cousin came in there, and his pat got smoked. To be fair though, he did try his best, but he had no power, no power and no good. He got smoked, and that was the second to last bum I ever want to see Dubois in there with. Now we've seen him in with all the top bums. That Tyson Fury's cousin was another top bum. Top bum. Dubois has now proven he knows how to smoke the pack of top bums. Yeah, never mind no Tom Cruise Top Gun, top bums. Dubois has, listen, all the top bums out there, Dubois has their number. We don't want to see him in there with no more of them ones. Yeah? And Ruiz, I mean, Ruiz is like a mid-tier don. Yeah, he ain't a bum. He ain't the king of the bums like Trevor Bryan, Trevor Bumman, or that Nick Don. Sure, it's Nick Cage, not Nick Cage, Nicholas. I don't know. Yeah, no more. I'm tired of seeing Dubois. Yeah, Joe Joyce possibly was a step too far, but come on now. It's got to be the Ruizes, and I guess the problem is you see getting them in the ring. When you've had 10 mil, 20 mil off AJ, and I mean, Dubois is not going to be a small fight. You will get paid a few million probably, or a million at least. But I guess, do you want that though? Do you want a 25-year-old who is coming for it like Dubois does? Probably not. So I ain't gonna hold my breath. But someone like Joe Joyce already has the dub over Dubois, so he's gonna be fully incentivized to take that fight. Yeah. So in my opinion, why not run that one? Yeah. Dubois versus Joyce. And I can't lie to you, it's a bit of a shame for me that Team Dubois haven't been actually campaigning for that. Because normally, and that's, I mean, normally that should be, as a cliche fighter, do you not want your get back? We haven't heard Dubois once say, I almost feel as if Team Dubois are treating Joe Joyce like Voldemort. Yeah? Never mind Joe the Juggernaut, Joe the Voldemort. That's how I feel that the Team Dubois have got Joe Joyce right now. They ain't dare mention his name. Yeah, he who we may not mention. That's how they be treating him, which is a bit sus for me. Are you big and bad or not? Yeah? Are you big and bad or are you fixing to be the next AJ, the next weightlifting champion? That's the question Team Dubois need to ask themselves, because really, we should be hearing right now, listen, I'm a WBA champ. I'm the king of the bums. I know how to slay bums. Joe Joyce, I want you. Yeah, you popped my cherry, you took my V card, and I'm coming back to get it. I'm going to take yours, because Joe Joyce is unbeaten. Yeah, there's no other way to get your V card back than to snatch that dude's. Can Dubois do it? I wouldn't bet on it, but again, I'm not in his camp. His camp should be feeling like we can beat anyone, no? So I do think that's a bit sus. Yeah, Dubois all in the video for fighting bums, but fighting top dudes or for getting his get back, he ain't say nothing. That's suspect, in my opinion. Yeah? That's all I want to hear now from Team Dubois. We want to get back, and rightfully so. Don't want to hear nothing else. Don't want to hear about this guy. Don't want to hear about that guy. Don't want to hear about WBA regular mandatory defenses. Ain't trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear that you want your V card back. 100%. But fair play to Dubois. Tonight, he did what he had to do. Yeah? Trevor Bryan, go sit your ass down somewhere. Pathetic that was, honestly. All that, and the worst thing is, and it's funny, people say, YB, why do you go so hard on these guys? They're fighters. What? You having a laugh? Did you not hear the things he was saying? I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and Dubois ain't really got it like that. And where was all that talking? Where was all that language? Where was all that dialect when you was in the ring with him? Oh, and people, oh, I'm the problem. YB's the problem for pointing out that these guys have got all the woof and nothing else. These man, no wonder all these cats are on YouTube now. That's where they belong. Just a bunch of woofers. Yeah? Bunch of woofers. No substance having ass nicks. 100%.